You like it?
Yeah, I love it.
You ready to have all your friends over? Have a big party?
I don't even know how you did this.
We've been working for a while.
I mean, I've been gone all day, so.
Yeah, we started around 4. It's only been about 4 hours, so we moved it around pretty quickly because I also went through like Christmas stuff. Hi, welcome back to the House of Valentina. I'm Valentina, and my husband Jack is here with me today because we are plotting and planning in our own house.
I've been with the boys the last few days after Christmas playing video games and just all kinds of crazy stuff. And one of the things I came to Valentina the other day and I said, hey, you know, it's crazy. We have this entire big bedroom over here that is basically sitting empty while we're crammed in this other room over there playing games together.
Yeah, right when school started, we put Jack's office, which was in the other bedroom, down in the basement, which was amazing because we have a 15-year-old and an 11-year-old. And the boys really liked being able to share a bedroom to sleep in, but you could just tell that they were ready to have a little bit of separation in space.
So we've been playing in the room the last few minutes, measuring things out, marking things out.
And this is the reality here because this is post-Christmas. Their beds are crazy messy and there's stuff everywhere.
You can see stuff literally everywhere.
Yeah, this is reality
Nerf
here.
inflatables back here for their battles and just stuff everywhere.
One of the reasons that we also want to switch this space is that our daughter, who's 18, is going to be going to college soon. And she likes to be able to have, I know I can't even think about it.
Depressed. Just pause there for some sad music.
Nope. Can't think about it. Can't go there. Stop crying. So she wants to be able to have her girlfriends over and we just don't
Again, she has a tiny bedroom, so there's no space for her to play in either. So basically, we're looking at all this as saying, duh, like the solution is right here in front of us. We don't need to,
we don't need to finish the basement.
We don't need to go out 20
now.
or 30 grand on finishing a basement when we can probably just spend a few hours of sweat equity and just switch them around ourselves, maybe a little bit of money on something, but not $30,000.
I think that we can almost do it for free. I think
at least get it to this point, and then we want to plus it with sound bars and cool stuff that I want.
There you go.
I mean, that the kids want. Then we'll do that later.
Christmas already happened, dude.
That's true. So.
Okay, so we're gonna jump right in and start moving things around.
See what happens.
Yeah. I am a little bit notorious for starting makeovers at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. I think it's because it's the end of the day and I've finished all my work mostly. And so I jump into my own projects kind of spontaneously. But as you can see, this room is blown to pieces. Christmas is still all over it. This was right after the first of the year. And oh my goodness, it was just a mess. This is the other room. This is where we were going to transfer their beds. It's a much smaller space, and everybody was crammed in there watching TV, and that's why we thought, well, why don't we just switch these rooms? So we immediately started taking the beds apart. We're going to take those to the other room and just clear the space out. We're trying to work on zero budget, so taking my own advice that I give out all the time, we're going to clean up first because that is super important. The other thing we're doing is laying down a nice big rug that really separates this area, and then just bringing in the sofa that we already had. Technically, we could pull it forward and I could put the table behind it.
What table?
They've got that dresser that's not being used, or should we just leave it like this for now?
Leave it for now.
Okay.
Definitely put a lamp over there.
We wanted to create a really epic TV zone, so by putting the TV over here with the rug, we're really anchoring this space. It'll really make it feel separate from the computer desk area behind it. We've grabbed another sofa that we already had, and the great thing about having these down inserts is that I can just grab some of the blue pillows that I used last year on my sofa downstairs, and suddenly I have decor, but I'm just using what I already have, and that's why I love these inserts. It's why I love having these kind of basics that you can just really switch out, and it just goes with basically any sofa that you have, and it's a really good way to always save money, but you can also switch things around pretty easily. We're doing the exact same thing on this other sofa. A lot of you ask me pretty frequently about where I buy things and Is it really budget friendly? Well, it really is. These are my spring pillows, and they had just been sitting down in the basement actually. So I'm just switching those out with something that's a little bit more masculine for a room that's going to be kind of neutral. But the pillow sitting right next to it with the little dots on it, that's one that I just painted with fabric paint. And so it's a really great way to just mix in. One's from IKEA, another one's from H&M Home. The other one is one that I found on the clearance rack at Pottery Barn. So feel free to just mix things up and make it your own. It looks so much more elevated when you put these kind of down pillows, even on an IKEA sofa like this. Meanwhile, in the other room, we also started to set up the beds and get the kids' mattresses ready because we knew that the sun was setting very quickly and they were gonna at least need to sleep in the other room. This was not one that we could tackle in one day. Trying to accomplish one room in 4 hours was enough, but we did manage to get the bed set up in this other room. But we will be revealing this room very soon, so be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on that. We've got some finishing details to wrap up in the other room, and since I don't have time to throw the cover of this sofa into the wash, I'm just gonna throw a cute blanket over it instead. This is how we manage to have white sofas with kids. These basic Target vases get an instantaneous lift with gardenia clippings from our garden. The artwork is also from IKEA, which we had already owned, and we've got a few other accessories that we've added in to this cabinet that again is something that we already owned. We finished this makeover just in the nick of time as the sun was setting, and our son, who had been out all afternoon with his friends, came home and we were able to surprise him. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, open!
What?
This is cool.
What do you think?
I love it.
Is it cool?
It looks I'm choking. It looks amazing.
I like how the two couches are set up with the TV and the computers moved.
Yeah, now you guys have like a real chill pad.
Yay.
So what about you,
excited.
mister?
I love it.
You happy?
Yes.
You ready to have all your friends over and have a big spend the night and like a big movie night?
Yes. I love it, Mom.
Oh, yay! Oh, you're gonna squeeze me till I puke. Do you like it?
Yes.
Yeah. It fit, but...
What? It's all gonna be gone pretty soon.
I know. So we were talking about maybe adding like a microwave up here and a mini fridge.
Yeah.
Would you like that?
That'd be so
That way you guys
awesome.
can like pop popcorn and have cold drinks up here.
Pop,
and-
pop.
Yeah, would you like that?
That'd be amazing.
I was there and I'm still pretty amazed at what we were able to pull off in not only 4 hours, but with $0. We didn't spend a single cent. And this is something that I talk a lot about on this channel, is that you can make your budget really stretch by just being creative with what you already have. And not only that, but being creative with the spaces that you have as well. Why not turn a bonus room into a media room / hangout room for the kids, even if it was set up as a bedroom? This room has been changed around 3 times since we moved in 3 years ago. But you know what? Our family is continually changing, and it's okay to change the spaces around and let them grow with our family. A home does not have to have a pre-scripted use of each room. We can be creative not only with what we have, but with the spaces that we're given. You guys tell us down in the comment section if you agree and if you're excited about rethinking any of your spaces in your own home. Well, this room is another success. I really was worried about being able to switch these rooms. It wasn't gonna work, and it is amazing. My youngest has already been using this space. He wants to invite all his friends over and have a massive spend the night. He wants them over here playing and checking it out. I mean, seriously, he's like invited everybody. I'm like, wait, let me film the room before you get everybody in here. So this room is probably never gonna be this clean ever again, but I don't mind. I think it's a blast, and he's got a closet full of all kinds of fun Nerf stuff, and everything's organized for them. And I know that it's not just my youngest that's gonna enjoy this space, but the 2 older kids now have a cool hangout space that they can invite their friends over to. And we can just hang out in here as a family as well. If you'd like to see more about how we put the room together and how we kind of daydreamed about this space, visit us at houseofvalentina.com. I always post the pictures there, and I always post the different collages and mood boards and things. But to be honest with you, this was pretty spontaneous. I just literally pulled it together. Yeah. The boys' bedroom, on the other hand, is gonna be a little bit more thoughtful, and I may actually spend a little bit of money making that one super special and pulled together. So be sure to hit subscribe if you would like to see that video, because I will be revealing their room next, and I don't want you to miss out. So hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and leave us a comment telling us what you liked about this space and if you thought switching the rooms was a good idea. Maybe you'll have to wait to see the second one to see for sure if you think it's a good idea, but I think you're gonna like it, and the boys love it. So yeah, success. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. We finished up the media room a couple weeks ago, and oh my goodness, our kids have been enjoying it so much. Well, we thought it would be really fun to surprise them with something. So while we were at Williams-Sonoma, they happened to have this really cool R2-D2 air popcorn popper. And it's so cool because it uses just some fresh kernels, and we've used it a whole bunch and we absolutely love it. And I thought, you know, this would be really fun to share with you, because there's no better part to having a media room than actually having a really fun snack. And a fun snack that is healthy is even better. So you literally just take the popcorn and you pour it in this guy, and takes about 3 minutes. You just pop it in there. No pun intended. And my husband's been doing this, so I'm not sure. Where is the switch? Hang on, I'll be right back. Layden, do you know where the switch is on this thing? Oh, I found it. It's on the back. I've got my little helper here, who came just in time to add a little bit of butter on. That was per his request. So right now this is almost calorie free. This is my vegan butter, since sadly I can't have real butter. But just a little bit, and a little bit of salt. Boop.
That was a little chaotic, because remember every second or two, one popcorn go in there and explode the rest.
Yeah, I mean, the reviews did say that it does kind of go everywhere. It does kind of go everywhere, but we don't mind. We love it, and it's cool. Do you love it?
I love it.
Yeah. Do you like your new room?
I love it.
Yeah? Have you been enjoying it?
Oh, I've been in there so much.
Probably not the best thing, how much you've been in there. But it's been cold and rainy, and
I've just decided to be in there.
Yeah, it's worked out really well, and everyone's had their friends over, and now we get to have popcorn and a movie up there too.
Yeah.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
Yeah. Cool. All right, have some. See what you think. It's so good. Yum. Is it good?
Oh, that's good.
What movie are you gonna watch tonight?
I don't know. You gotta wait.
Okay, we'll see.